Good morning. Another walking the dog experience. Here I am in my favorite park, walking the dog. Actually, he walks me, and I have to stop when he wants to stop and wait until he sniffs out his stuff. I would like to speak today a little bit about the physical aspect of this Trecena approach, where you can consciously use your subconscious mental qualities and apply this to physical healings. And I'm going to address my personal experiences in this area. One area where I was able to cure is a mental disease called bipolar disorder, which can be split in two parts. One is when you're experiencing a depressed state of mind, where you are very lethargic, irritated, don't want to do anything useful, and you basically would like to spend whole your day in the bed, and nothing interests you, and you are in a very, very down mood. My research find out that the underlying cause of such a condition is basically a set of limiting beliefs which one harbors within himself, and it's usually related to some kind of a self-worth issue. And those limiting beliefs are actually channeling the way how energy flows in one's body, and that in turn modifies the chemistry in your body by interfering with the configuration of basic endocrinal glands, which makes the integral part of the endocrinal system in your body. So basically, the way how you think can be akin to electromagnetic system. Whenever you have some electricity, when electricity flows through the wires, i.e. neurons, you generate electrical current. And when there is electrical current in movement, there is also a magnetic field. So by this electromagnetic phenomenon in your brain, you are affecting the way how your pineal and pituitary glands in your head are working, which then is translated to a chemical signal which propagates through the body, affects blood and other organs in your body. So by having a set of beliefs which are somehow constructing the way how you look at yourself, you are constantly stimulating your system to be constrained, stimulating the part of your endocrinal system which is stimulating your flight or fight response in your nervous systems, and you are basically using your system in unbalanced way, and this is very tiring to the system, and you get gradually tired and depressed. Now, the way out of this condition was twofold. One was to change the definition of yourself, of your self-worth. And in my case, I was thinking, I am not good enough, I'm a bad person, and I'm not worthy. And it was very, very deeply ingrained set of beliefs, which I have developed in very early childhood, in a set of incidents related to my parents. And the interesting thing was that those events were on a first sight benevolent, but in my mind, in my child mind, I have interpreted in a negative way, and they were ingrained in my subconscious mind, and I had a set of beliefs, a pattern, which I was continuously stimulating to my adult life until I developed this depression state of mind. So once I discovered that you can change your chemistry by the way how you change your thoughts, beliefs, and way you process emotions, I was in a good way to get rid of this depressed state. And to complement this, I also find out that you can change the state of mind and how your chemistry works by the power of breathing. I discovered this by total accident. Once I was experiencing a mania, which is an absolute opposite of depression state, where you are very creative and you have all kind of ideas, but you are not grounded in the real terms. And I noticed that once I'm depressed, I'm having this cold feeling in my head, and once I'm agitating and maniacal, I had this warm feeling in my head, almost hot. So I stumbled on a pranayama technique in Indian Vedas, where you can actually create a cooling breath, which I applied in attempt to cool the energy, excess of energy in my head. And I did that, and within 10 minutes I got the symptoms of prostatitis inflammation in the other part of my body. So the net effect of my breathing experiment was, yes, that I have cooled the energy, excess energy in my head, but I have overcooled or froze my prostate gland, and hence I have symptoms of prostate inflammations only by the way how I was breathing, and this act was then consciously. I made this by not adhering 100% to the instructions given to this pranayama exercise, knowing that, having this experience that you can consciously change the things in your body by the way how you think and how you breathe, I got inspired by a Taoist book, and I invented a breathing exercise which I call Sonata Breathing, which is designed to harmonize your body in the most beneficial and efficient way possible. It is basically an exercise which is changing the pattern of breathing in a such way that in a very methodological way you altering the ratio between your out breath and in breath in a such way that you are gradually stimulating all glands of your endocrinal systems. First, the part which is making you calm, then the neutral, and then the part which are stimulating the energy systems. And by repeating this exercise several times, you are basically calmed down if you are agitated, or you are energized if you are depressed. So later on, once in process of trying to help people with depression, all I need to do is to have them take several clean language sessions in order to alter the structure of their belief systems, and then I give them and teach them how to use Sonata exercise to apply this when they feel depressed. So you undermine and remove the underlying cause, which is the structure of your belief systems by the clean language coaching, and then you give a tool to use to the people. The people can use when they are in the middle of their depression. And by these two simple tools, there is a plenty of people who are not depressed anymore. So, this is an example of how you can use art of conscious thinking to heal yourself. I have applied a similar approach to my eye conditions, where I was diagnosed with presbyopia, which is something that your eyes are starting to work differently when you're approximately 50 years old, so you don't see on a close distance. And by simply adhering to the set of exercise written by Dr. Bates, an American doctor who lived, 100 years ago, I cured my eyes within 2 months period, just by exercising and using imagination to strengthen the eye muscles and to stimulate how my eyes working. So now I see again without glasses. Another example was my prostate problem, where once I got this condition, they told me, okay, Mr. Salaya, you are 50 years old and it's time for you to get examined every year because you may get a cancer or something in that area. So I took the pills, and after 6 months my problem get back again. So the conclusion was that the medications do not actually solve anything. They are just dealing with the cause, the symptoms of the situation, not with the cause. Again, I opened my Taoist books, find an exercise there, and I was doing a simple exercise for approximately 2 months, and lo and behold, I do not have a prostate problem anymore. And I do not have any medications neither. The same happened with my erection problem when I was depressed, plus the medications in the attempt to cure my bipolar disorder. The side effect was that I lose all sexual drive and I don't have an erection. Well, again, I stopped with the medications. I start exercising according to the precepts of Healing Love, another Taoist book. And yet again, I'm having my erections. I'm very happy. And by the way, my erection is better now when I'm 52 than when I was 21, which makes me very happy, and my wife too. So, the long story short, you can heal yourself if you know how you use your mind and how you breathe. Conscious breathing, conscious thinking, conscious feeling, conscious imaginations can heal you physically, it can heal you mentally, and that is the purpose of practical applications of those tools within this I Am Trecena community. Those things are not abracadabra, they are practical, down-to-earth applications of very simple way of thinking and acting in a conscious way. With this in mind, I wish you a very beautiful day, and if anybody is interested in Sonata Breathing exercise or how to heal particular things in this nature, although I just explained, please contact me and we can dive in more details. Have a beautiful day. Bye.